Hey guys, Souvenir Mouse here, and what am I doing in Slateport City? Well, I remembered something that I wanted to do real quick. Let's go ahead and look at what, like, the various selections that this guy's got, now that he will actually become a vendor and sell to you. He's got these 3 bricks, which are essentially ways to, like, shelves for storing decorations. I'm going to go ahead and get a red brick. These balloons, they're fun. Essentially, I'm going to be buying a bunch of stuff here just to play with at some point. But a red, blue, and yellow balloon. The C low, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C high note mats are essentially floor tiles that, when you step on, will play notes. Essentially 1 octave. I'm not going to get any of those, just because I'm not skillful enough to, like, create any melodies or anything like that. By the way, I think I set a new record on Cycling Road this time with only 3 collisions and less than 11 seconds. Yep, told you. However, I suppose, now that we've showed that guy off, we'll be heading all the way back up to, well, not that it's that far, but we'll be heading all the way back up to Mount Chimney. On top of Mount Chimney, all covered in ash, I lost all respect for HM05 flag. What? I had to think of some rhyme. Just tell me I actually got the HM number right. Okay, good. HM05 Flash. I did not lose all credibility with my rhymes. But you don't actually need to use Flash up here, don't worry. But the cable car is ready to go up. Would you like to be on it? Yes. Gasp, an actual cinematic. And midway up, you will actually start to see the volcanic ash that you should have gotten used to by now on Route 113. I like that music, by the way. Okay, that's enough. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this is essentially Team Aqua, Team Magma Brawl. Archie's here with his Super Poochiana, apparently. You must stop Team Magma for me. They're trying to make this volcano erupt by using the stolen meteorite's power. It's all a part of their plans to expand the world's landmass. Now, I don't know for sure, but I know it's true in Adventures. Team Aqua's plan in this place would be to use the meteorite to stop the, to essentially just turn Mount Chimney from a dormant volcano into an extinct volcano. Now, I'm going to put Gulliver in front, and I'm essentially going to just own this place. There are there are 2 grunts you have to fight. We have Team Magma are working hard for everyone's sake. Like if there's more land, there'd be more places to live. Everyone would be happy. Except, as I have said multiple times, water Pokemon. And unfortunately for you, fortunately for you, you are not leading off with a fire Pokemon, but I have a water Pokemon that's about to get so much experience right now. Sorry, now that I can hear the music, I'm probably going to be humming along to it a lot more. Mega Drain is now my Blade's best move, since all of his moves have the base power of 40, but the Mega Drain is buffed by same type attack bonus and the Miracle Seed, so I'm going to be using it a lot. Huh? What do you mean I lost? Everything's good. Yeah, actually no, it's only one grunt, because this person... So you've come all the way here, but you're too late. I've already delivered the meteorite from Meteor Falls to the boss. Oh, is it or no? Yes, it is. This is Magma Admin Tabitha. And I'm sorry, but it must be said, Tabitha is a guy. It is terrible, but Tabitha is a guy. Pokemon Adventures backs me up on this. Which is very, very horrifying, but still. But this makes it a semi-boss fight, this guy, because of his status as an admin instead of just a grunt. Okay, enough. This one I'm going to try not to hum along to. Next one, no promise. In fact, I will promise just the opposite. The next one, my commentary is going to be delayed because I'm going to start off by humming along. Because the next battle is the boss, and I love the Magma Aqua Team Leader theme so much. It is amazing. Gulliver hit level 26. It is now on an even footing with the rest of my team. Hehehe, so I lost. I'm sure glad I never took you on back at Meteor Falls. Great. So, next up is the Brooklyn accented wonder himself, who I did not give a Brooklyn accent to. We're going to lead off with Gulliver just in case. A meteorite is fitted on a mysterious machine. The machine seems to be storing energy in the meteorites. I'm going to save just in case, because if memory serves, I've actually had some problems with this guy before. And then we're going to take him on. The power contained in the meteorite. By amplifying its power with this machine, Mount Chimney's volcanic activity will instantly intensify. F-U, F-U, F-U. The volcano will erupt, spewing lava that will cool and harden. It will expand the landmass. You again. Now listen, we humans have grown on dry land. The land is everything. Its importance is paramount. That is why we of Team Magma are committed to expanding the landmass. It will create space for new species of Pokemon to evolve. It will give us humans more space to advance. That is Team Magma's vision. I can't allow an ignorant child like you to get in our way. I, Maxie, will show you the consequences of meddling. Yes, I'm going to say him like that. Da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Yum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da. Okay, that's enough. But seriously, that's like a trumpet solo in the beginning. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. So he's starting off with the Mighty Enna. It starts off with Intimidate, meaning that I'm going to stick to my water gun, which still isn't doing that much. I wish I could get my hands on a Mystic Water. Ah, he's got items. Okay, next he's going to use a Golbat, which means I'm going to switch to Rara and just give it a taste of a good old Psychic. Golbat is the evolved form of Zubat. It gains eyes and an even bigger mouth. And unfortunately retains its weakness to Psychic types. Oh, it lived? Really? Well, luckily I have Confusion for smaller amounts of damage, although I should have realized he would use his other super potion there. Oh, and I should have realized while he was using it that he had that. Oh well, I'm going to send out Rono to tank him, or Rono, excuse me, to tank him now. I'm also going to do a preemptive heal on Gulliver, because Gulliver will be getting back into the action for Maxie's last Pokemon. Wow, not very effective, 10 damage. That's actually pretty intense. Luckily Supersonic missed, because they also retain their love for confusing. And finally is Camerupt, the evolved form of that Numble that we found a while back. It's still a fire ground type. It is pretty serious business, but it's slow, and it's 4 times weak to water, meaning that I can nearly one-shot it. It's focusing its energy, ready to get pumped and do double damage with, or well, get ready to double its chance for criticals, but I took it out. That wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it would be. And we have defeated Maxie. What? Maxie, was caught off guard? Ah, whatever. I will give up our plans for Mount Chimney for the time being, but no one can stop us. Team Magma will prevail. Don't you ever forget that. And Team Magma disappears, Team Aqua disappears, except for Archie. Miles, thank you. With your help, we thwarted Team Magma's destructive plan. But this victory doesn't mean the end of their evil plans. We will remain vigilant and keep up our pursuit of Team Magma. Miles, we shall meet again. Now, don't forget to take the meteorite off the machine, because technically he didn't actually turn it off or anything like that, so still thwarting that explosion and eruption and bad stuff. I believe if you leave and come back, there'll be trainers up here. I'll check that out a little bit later. But now, I'm going to do something a little bit weird. I'm going to go back real quick and switch out my bikes. So I will be right back. Essentially, the reason that I'm doing this is that when I had left Mauville, originally I'd switched to the Acrobike, but I was way too early. I had forgotten about some of the story arcs, so I had forgotten about the this is when I wanted to use the Acrobike. Looks like it's still deserted up here, by the way. Normally, I don't know if it's just an Emerald. I don't think it is. There's supposed to be a lady right here that will sell lava cookies, which are full heals but cheaper. But this is the Jagged Pass. Now, as you can see, there are a bunch of ledges here. And by the way, I don't know if these will actually count for your oh, another number. I don't know if the ash here will actually count for your soot sack, but I may try it anyway. Now, what I wanted the bike for is if you bunny hop, you can actually cross up these weird rocks here. So that is a use for the acrobike. That is the acrobike's use for tricks. I kind of prefer this music. So you can use that to go ahead and bunny hop down these, or well, you could bunny hop down them, but more specifically what I want to do is bunny hop up them, because this will actually let you return to higher ledges. For example, here you can battle that guy or this guy, but not both. But I'm going to battle both by going down and then bunny hopping back up. This jagged bumpiness, it rocks my soul. Eric. I don't have a joke to make. Boltoy, we may actually be seeing one of these mildly soon. Not going to say where, but I believe it's a ground psychic type. Fond of explosions. Gulliver hit level 27, our first Pokemon to do so. I'm going to try to counter that with bringing out Blade. And yes, I did commit the cardinal sin of forgetting to heal when I passed a Pokemon Center. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Arceus. Kidding. I'm not an Arceist, or whatever you call them. Yes, I battled that guy. Now I'm going to hop down these rocks and then back up, grabbing this item on the way, which you can only get to this burn heal by taking on or by bunny hopping. It's a good place for training. Well, I suppose we'll have to find that out for ourselves. Against Camper Ethan. And I forgot to get Gulliver out of the front. Dang it. A level 21 Zigzagoon. And I'm pretty sure that could be a Linoon by now, buddy. Odor Sleuth. That's what Odor Sleuth looks like. Like I said, it will allow a normal type to hit a ghost type, or a fighting type to hit a ghost type, or a ghost type to hit a normal type. Ghosts can normally hit fighting types. It will also reset evasion, so that can be useful. Halo. I'll go for Rono. Just because Rono still hasn't evolved and it still won't for several levels, so I might give it a little bit more of the spotlight. It was all over while we were still trying to find a good footing. Yep. But yes, essentially you can use the if you have the acrobike, just normally you can use those rocks to get back up Jagged Pass without going back to the cable cars and all that stuff. Really? Stun Spore? Luckily for me, I have a priority move on my moveset. Mega Drain on the grass type. Really? 4 damage. You healed 2 HP from that. And next is an Oddish. I'm just going to cut my losses here, and Rara's fainted. Nana, take him out. I like that background stuff. Like whenever if you've listened to these enough and you start listening to the background instead of the foreground just for something different, it can be really interesting. Yay, got a flinch on Swablu. Oh no, the ground is too bumpy. I'm just gonna wheelie on out here onto Route 112. And I'd like to get to Mauville, but if I went down these ledges, it'd be no easy matter to get back to Lava Ridge. Because yes, guess what? 5 steps after that sign, we have arrived in Lava Ridge Town. This is where the teleport trick would be useful, because I would kind of like to use the PC and then get back, switch my bikes back, as well as get an item that sits down on the, getting an item that sits down on one of the, ledges on the way back down from Lava Ridge. But essentially, the only way out of Lava Ridge is through a series of ledges, unless you have the Acro Bike, in which case you can go back up the Jagged Pass. Now, all the other Pokemon centers have a bookshelf back here, but here, there's a door, which will take you out here into these hot springs, which, because of their proximity to the volcano... Oh, and by the way, Ice Heal here. Because of the proximity to the volcano, there's a natural hot spring here. If people put Pokemon in hot springs, it might be seriously strange. Why, it might be an electric bath, or a bubble bath, or even a lava bath. They're claiming that these hot springs are good for calming nervous tension, relieving aching muscles, solving romantic problems, and attracting money. If that was really true with any hot spring, I would spend like a year in there, I swear. Huh. Oh, by the way, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and deposit my HM slave, Ziggy, real quick. Because there's something that I want to do with it real quick. Or something that I want to do with the box slot, I should say. Or the party slot. Party slot. This person right here. No, not... Okay, this person. I have here an egg. I'd hoped to hatch it by covering it in hot sand by the hot springs, but that doesn't seem to be enough. I've heard it would be best if it were kept together with Pokemon and carried about. You're a trainer, yes? And your Pokemon radiate vitality. So what say you? Will you take this egg to hatch? Good. I hope you'll walk plenty with this here egg. So you get an egg. You can also get eggs from the daycare. I've said that before. Oh, I like this, by the way, how you can... Like, they have one of these here. It's kind of got the head cut off, so you can just get in here, and it's like you're buried in the sand. Being buried in this hot sand is... so warm and heavenly. Out! A Pokemon nipped my backside. Oh, cool story, bro. Let's see. They finally sell revives! Yes! Buying 10. I don't care. I just want a lot of revives just in case. Because revives are useful. Oh, here's a shop that's in every single Pokemon game, I think. The Pokemon Herb Shop. Bitter taste, better cure. The herb shop will sell very inexpensive medicine. This is 50 points HP recovery for the energy powder, although that's not a good deal because you can get a soda pop which heals more for less money. The energy root, which is just like a hyper potion and a good bit cheaper. That one actually is a good deal, I think. Yeah, it's a good deal, but a heal powder, which is just like a full heal, but cheaper. Not as cheap as the lava cookies sold by the woman who's supposed to be at the top of Mount Chimney. and the revival herb, which works just like a max revive. The downside, which max revives can't actually be bought in stores, by the way. The downside, you can't they have a downside. Whenever you use one, it lowers happiness. Meaning that if you want your Pokemon to like you, then, oh, this person will give you the charcoal. Very important if you have a fire type. Because he will give you, it intensifies the power of fire type moves, as this guy will tell you. But, Pokemon will dislike you for it. It must be horribly bitter. This, I always found like a plot hole. There are some Pokemon that will like bitter bitter berries or bitter Pokeblocks, but they still dislike herbal medicine. Let's see. So this must be the husband of the person that found that egg. But you know what? I don't need to. I can go ahead and stay here real quick because we've gotten to a very decent length for this video, and in the next time, we will be taking on the Lava Ridge Town Pokemon Gym. And its leader, Flannery, one with a fiery passion that burns. My levels are more than decent for this. Levels 26, 27, that's pretty good. In fact, I was about to start... If we had leveled up like 1 or 2 more times, I would have started running from Pokemon, just that I would still be at a roughly equal level with the gym trainers and the gym leader. Because there's quite a gap between the Mauville and Lava Ridge gyms, and we are more than ready for this gym. So in the next part, we'll be taking on the gym. Miles out.